What's up, y'all? It's your girl Miracle. We back with another one, and alongside again, y'all gonna always see my honey boo is my co-host
Creole Barbie. Hey y'all.
All right, y'all, we're gonna get right on into it. The topic for today is the balance between independence and togetherness. Sis, what is your thoughts?
So it has to be a balance between being independent
That's right.
and also being together.
That's right.
And we have to be able to identify the two.
That's right.
And acknowledge and appreciate what it actually means in a relationship.
Yes.
And what I mean by that, like for me, I'm highly independent.
Yeah.
I was highly independent before I met my mate. However, now that I'm in a situation to where I can actually be in a unity with something and someone,
I like
it
that.
feels good. Now don't get it twisted. Your girl's always gonna be that boss Creole.
That's right.
But it's like, you know what's weird?
What's weird?
What's weird is that I told my man, I said, how can you handle me? I said, because the way that I am, the way that I talk with so much, like, I'm not going to say aggressive, but, you know, when you got your own vibe and lane going, and he said, I know you a boss. He said, but guess what? I knew I wasn't intimidated by you.
Yeah.
Because I'm a boss too.
That's right.
And I said, that's why.
Now, LJ, that was some real ass shit.
It was so smooth because I'm like, that's what attracted me to you.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of saw me through him. He's like the male version of me.
But sis, that also is a good thing because that means he's not intimidated by your strongness and your independency.
And honestly, because of that, I honestly give him the most up respect.
Yeah.
I can't cuss him out.
That's right.
I can't call him out his name.
That's right.
Because he has given me nothing but boss energy.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what we want to do all year. Boss energy.
That's right.
Positivity.
Yes.
Because it goes a long way, and I'm glad you shared that. That was good. So, y'all know I came up with my own key points of what this topic actually meant to kind of sum it up.
You did.
So, in opening, I said any relationship, whether it be romantic, a family relationship, or a professional relationship, striking a balance between independence and togetherness is key to maintaining a healthy and fulfilling dynamic between both parties. For example, here's 5 key points. 1 is the importance of independence, which is alonesome. What can you do alone?
Right.
Number 2 is the importance of togetherness. What can we build together? Number 3 is the challenges of maintaining balance. Y'all know what that means. Number 4 is strategies for balancing independence and togetherness. And then number 5 is the benefits of balancing these relationships.
That's why a lot of women who are highly successful sometimes are by themselves because they don't know the balance.
They don't have a balance with that independency and that togetherness. You have to have a balance. It's either do you want love or do you not want love.
And don't say, well, I don't need love. I can provide everything for myself. That might be the case.
That's right.
However, anything could happen. Financial things happen.
That's right.
That we don't expect.
That's right.
And so it's always good to know that someone has your back. And
That's
why
right.
not the person that actually loves you?
That's right.
Because family can do it, but it's a different type of love when that person you with does it.
It does it. It's a different type of drive. That's what it is.
I can't love mama how I love you.
That's right.
Exactly.
I'm not going to sleep with mama.
No.
So at the end of the day, you have to be able to maintain that healthy balance. I'm glad you brought that up, sis. I was getting ready to get right into that. How can you balance independency with the togetherness? And if you know you can't do it, you need to stay by yourself.
Absolutely.
Because it's not going to be a healthy situation and you're going to drive that person away from you. You got to be able to be independent, but when it's time to be with your man or your girl, it's time to be with your man and your girl, and you got to have that balance.
Because some people suffer identity crisis.
That's right.
At that point, they've been going through the motions so long, they forget who the hell they are in that relationship because
They lose themselves.
that person was the one that was so headstrong and driving everything, and they took the back seat.
That's right.
And I hate to see a woman doing a man like that.
That's right.
Because that's actually switching roles.
That's switching roles.
You took on that masculinity role.
Yeah.
As the head of the household, the protector, the provider. No, that
ain't what the Bible say.
No, it's not how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Let a man be a man. The women shall follow.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, it's time to self-reflect.
But I want to say this too. I'm glad you said that. Just to add to what Sis said, don't ever forget this, men and women. Submission goes both ways. And it's not always so much about gender roles. If you know, you know. Men submit to their wives, and wives submit to their men, their husbands.
I like you mentioned that. It was one person in particularly that I will never forget because he was coming in a relationship. And it wasn't even a relationship, it was the dating phase.
Who is it?
He coming in talking about I need somebody that's going to submit to me. And I said,
that sound like control.
First of all, who the hell gonna submit to a person that's leading them down a dead end?
Not nobody.
First of all, are you talking about putting a ring on somebody's finger?
That's right.
Are you talking about providing stability?
Right.
Are you talking about when she's sick and in dire need, you're gonna stop everything and be there?
And take care of me financially?
Yes.
Can you do it all? Emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially?
Why should a woman submit when there's nothing to submit to?
Right.
A man is what a woman submits to.
That's
not
right.
Not a boy, not a child, not a person who have kid-like mentalities.
Yes.
So it's highly important when a man asks us to submit, who are we submitting to?
Yeah.
What are we submitting to?
That's right. Ooh, I like that. You went deep. Because at the end of the day, submission is also a respect thing.
Absolutely.
If you want, man or woman, if you want a man or a woman to submit to you, you have to do it out of respect.
Yes.
Don't be walking around barking up orders like you gonna do this and when I said you gonna do it, because then it started to look like a little bit of control.
And you playing house. You know,
especially if a ring ain't involved.
Because why am I gonna put myself in a wifely duty, but you fail to realize that I'm just a girlfriend? So are you gonna push me into a wife status? Do I have the qualities and capabilities? Because if so, where's the ring at?
Where's the ring at?
And that's things that we have to ask people up front.
Yep.
Don't come with all this what you want from me.
Yeah.
Because, baby, I have expectations too.
Yep. That's right. Because, see, the independency and the togetherness goes a long way.
Absolutely.
And it also helps you base how you will base y'all's short-term and long-term goals.
Yes.
Because sometimes the independency and togetherness can either be short or is it going to be permanent? What we doing? What we looking at?
And you can tell.
You can tell
with somebody in a good, loving relationship.
And you can tell when somebody genuinely messes with you.
Out of nowhere, just for the
hell of it.
Yeah.
You can tell. Because when somebody's not being genuine, whether you see it or not, it's some way God's going to expose and show you that they're not being genuine.
There's always red flags, but sometimes we living in the world where we want to be so naive, or we want to use things as potential.
That's right.
Well, I know that he's not doing what I know he can do right now, but I see potential in him.
Yeah,
there's no potential.
Yeah.
Either you got it or you don't.
Or you don't.
At this phase in my life, I need you to be here. If you can't meet me here, then I have to go.
That's right.
No exceptions.
I like that, sis. If you can't meet me here, I need to go.
Cut and dry.
That's like point blank period. Don't even try to even pick up what pieces you can. You're going to be wasting your time.
Picking up pieces, fixing them, doing surgery.
Yeah.
Replacing Band-Aids. No.
That's a lot. And it's too much when y'all, trying to build something serious.
Yeah, because you can't have that together dynamic.
That's right.
When you too busy taking off yourself to basically take time to address and fix this issue with this person all the time.
Y'all got to fix it together.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That's where the balance part comes in, that you have to be willing to fix anything that y'all are going through together. Togetherness. That's the goal. To work from independency to get to togetherness. That's the whole point of this.
Right.
So, if you know you ain't, don't waste your time.
That's right.
So y'all know, in conclusion, basically what I said was Balancing independence and togetherness is a dynamic process that does require consistency of communication, y'all, respect, and a mutual understanding. Togetherness nurtures the bond that sustains meaningful relationships, whether it be healthy, happy. Just know it's not negative.
That's right.
So the goal for everybody is to balance that independency and then balance that togetherness. Do I want to share? Am I willing to share? Is it worth sharing?
That's right.
Because we talked about that too.
Not everybody's worth.
No, not everybody is worth sharing something with.
Coming into that life of greatness and manifestation and living your dreams.
That's
true.
right.
Everybody's not highly and worthy of that.
That's right.
And we have to be able to distinguish the two.
That's right. That was good, sis.
For sure.
That was real good. But just to kind of let y'all know, any healthy relationship, whether it's, however it starts, who cares? Anything is always better if you always keep God in the center.
Absolutely.
Make sure you praying. Make sure you telling them, this is what I want. This is what I expect. Have the lines of communication open, because no matter what, I'm going to say this, y'all. If a person really wants you, they will change.
They will change. And they won't change when you gone.
Don't make somebody
change.
change. They will do it on their own, because when somebody really, really, really genuinely wants something, they're going to do what they need to do necessary to make the situation better.
That's right.
Always remember that. And you can go do whatever you want to do, but if it ain't right, it ain't right. I'm not saying that if your relationship ain't right, it can't work. Because like I said, again, shout out to my boy D-Lo, because he said this. Seek God, seek meditation.
He did. What's up, D-Lo?
He be like it when we give him shout out. Come on, y'all making me famous. Boy, I hope we get paid off of this. I'm just joking, y'all. So, moral of the story is, make sure that you coming into the situation being genuine. Make sure that your character aligns with your actions. Don't say, like LJ said, I'm a boss, so I'm not intimidated by my boss chick. I love that. I really like that he said that. So your actions have to always align with things that come out of your mouth.
Absolutely.
And always remember, y'all, the tongue is powerful.
It is.
Let me tell y'all something. Be careful what you say to somebody you love. They will forgive you, but it still hurts, and they won't forget it. Doesn't mean they love you any less, and doesn't mean they'll leave you and pack their stuff and go off to Vegas like sis said. It just means that we are trying to be better versions of us to have a happy, healthy, sustainable relationship without past trauma, without bad behavior. We need consistency.
Did I just say relationship?
She did. It's all right, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse her. I think she done smoked a little something. I'm just playing. She don't smoke, y'all. But just be mindful, y'all. Y'all don't know. You know what people went through. And I'm not making excuses for a man or a woman. I'm just saying that anything could work if you just trust in God and know that you can be a better version of you to make the situation happier and healthier.
For sure.
It can work. But nobody should have to make you change. You got to want to change those habits. You got to want to be more open. You got to be willing to break the ice sometimes. You got to be willing. It got to be a mutual thing. We can't be one person fighting, because when it's one person fighting, it don't work.
Does it work?
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell my husband this all the time. If I get in that ring, you going to put some goddamn gloves on, and you going to get in there too. And we going to punch this shit out.
That's a good one.
Because you ain't going to be standing out there talking about what you about to do.
Right.
Get your ass in here. Is we in this togetherness or not? We ain't going to really do that, y'all. It's a joke. But Moral of the story is, you love somebody, keep that spark. Show them that they're appreciated. Show them that they're your number one priority. Let me give some examples. Men, women likes dates, flowers. We love purses and perfume, but it's not always about money. Sometimes we can just hop in the car and talk about our day.
Miracle.
Huh?
Don't give them too much game, because you know that's coming up with modern dating.
She don't want me to spill the gems.
Today's dating.
Okay, I ain't gonna
We gotta
tell all
kinda,
that.
you know.
Let me get a man some though. They did something for the women. So, ladies, for the men, they like respect. They like to feel like you appreciate them. They like to feel needed. Like, you can say you don't need them. We don't. Okay, because I say this all the time. I ain't trying to offend them. Let me be real. Don't come for me in the comments. We do need y'all to a certain extent, but we don't need y'all. If I love you, I want you. That makes sense?
Absolutely.
If I love you, I'm choosing to want you. Yes, we need y'all. And ladies, y'all gotta sometimes stop trying to be like dudes, okay? Because look, some of y'all be doing too much. It's too much. You still want to keep it cute and classy. Because we don't want them to feel like they dating another dude, because they be like,
I mean, why would you say that? Because are we not going to have some kids?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are we marrying ourselves? So in all sense,
because if you can do it on your own, you don't need a man. I'm just, man too. If you can do it on your own, you don't need a woman, and you need to stay by yourself.
God took
But good luck.
Eve from Adam.
Yeah.
So that should tell you enough right there.
Yeah. And I wanted to say this because I read it in the comments. I just didn't say it. It was a guy in my comments just about 10-15 minutes ago. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. If you can pin your name in there. I respect what you said. He said you should respect a woman because women go through so much, especially with their bodies.
Absolutely.
So I didn't skip past it. I was busy. I did see it though, and I did respect that you even said that, because you don't quite often hear men say that.
No.
They're like, well, it was your choice. You wanted to do it. He was simply saying you don't know what women go through, especially emotionally, when their body changes.
It alters, especially when you have children.
Yeah.
Definitely alters.
Yeah. Don't mean we don't love our little ones. But look here, baby.
The sacrifices.
the using it a lot. The eating snacks all the time. My husband had to tell me one day I was pregnant with our oldest daughter. And he probably gonna laugh at this. He said, I used to get those, you know, those little daredevil cakes or whatever they call. I had to have a box every day. That was just like I ate the whole box. And one day hubby said, all right now. And he said it out of love, and this is why I respected it. He said, now I know you be trying to watch your figure and stuff, and remember, each cake is this many grams of fat.
I'm happy you said that.
Wait, it's 2 cakes in 1 pack.
How many calories is that? 350? 150 a piece?
I think it's more than that. But my daughter had me tearing them damn things up. Don't be laughing. Them little, them daredevil cases.
That is a lot of sugar.
Hey, she was in there moving and grooving.
Yes, I would say.
Okay. But I said that to say this. Appreciate when they do actually interact with you and they're being honest. Don't always take it as a jab. Most of y'all gotta stop being so defensive too. You can always take what your partner say as an attack mechanism, because if they love you, they're not against you.
That's right.
They're saying something either out of frustration and they don't always mean it, or we just having a disagreement. And I want y'all to understand something too. You're not gonna always agree to disagree. If you think you are, good luck. If you find somebody like that, good luck. That means y'all came far, but I hardly ever see it. In a lot of healthy relationships, they don't always disagree. And I even know couples that's been married for years and years and years, and they'll say, well, such and such get on my nerve, but I ain't leaving them.
Right.
Or she be sitting around here putting her wigs, hanging them up everywhere, and I get tired of that, but I love her to death. They gonna say, why you had to say wigs?
Right.
Hey, look, I don't care.
We
Something just happened with the live. You just gotta put the puzzle in. But anyways, in conclusion, y'all, just show more respect. Show your spouse that you appreciate them. Let them know that you love them on a daily basis. Your behavior can show you love somebody without always having to say it.
absolutely.
The mutual respect that you have for one another can always show that you love somebody. Trying to always keep that spark in the relationship will show somebody that you love them. Even showing them that you care, whether it's big or small, it can show them that you love them. So don't think that it's incapable of not being independent but doing things together. You have to have a balance. And the goal here is to get from independency to
Togetherness.
I was about to say, y'all, because she paused for a second. I was going to say we just did all that and you did not remember. But at the end of the day, we love y'all. We thank y'all for y'all support. We hope y'all continue to tune in with us. We appreciate y'all. And don't forget, we love the interactions. Please, please, please make sure y'all go and subscribe to our YouTube channels. I will pin it in the comment once we are done recording. If y'all have any questions for us, or if y'all even want to call in and do a live interview, we open.
For sure.
Because we want to do that too. It's fun. But I just want you guys to take this with y'all. In order to have a happy, healthy relationship, keep respect, trust, communication, and genuosity first. God too. You can't do nothing without God. And if you really love your plus one, you do whatever you can to make it work. So without further ado, hope y'all tune in to next week. Have an amazing day on purpose. Enjoy y'all's evening. And that is the end of that. What you about to say before I said she do this sometimes when I'm about to close it out.
Before we go, y'all, Miracle birthday is this week. Happy birthday to Miracle.
Let's see how good of a friend she is. What day is my birthday?
October 2nd.
Okay.
Libra behavior.
Period. All right, y'all. Bye.